Right. So I just first, real quick, got to do a little test. So hopefully everybody hears me okay. Got to get through that first. And so I think we're okay. Just first, real quick. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I'd do a quick, got to do a little test. Just a quick test now. Everybody. Friday. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I want to do a real quick update, and you saw from my thumbnail, and you can see from behind me, I'm testing my tester. Okay, just first, real quick. Yeah, so I guess we take that off for a second. But you can see that I'm experimenting with another little setup. It's going to be a short, just a short. Hey guys, how you doing? Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, that'll help get going here real quick. I am in Studio B today, so let me just get set up here from Studio B. I got sound. And I got my live feed. All right. So, all right, there we go. So hopefully you like this. This is something different. But I have a minimum amount of time because I am working on battery power. So, but yeah. So anyway, I've got just a couple of things I wanna just throw out there, and this is stuff we've talked about, and I've had it on my chest. So. Making official announcements today. So, officially, I have to make the switch, and a lot of you guys are like, you're being a coward here. You don't, just wait. Things are going to get better. But no, it's not. It's not going to get better. I am going to start losing the ability to fly things. So officially. And Kai is, he's crazy and I'm crazy both making this, but we are, as of now, so far, we are going to jump back into the world of Caddx. Okay, so anyway, I got to get over, I can go over for a second here, but yeah, so. And this is probably, if you're going to do this, this is probably the time because these goggles are cheap. So for $400, taking advantage of the back to school sale, you will be able to fly your drones. And I thought about this and it's only a small step backwards, just a small step. I know I did the caveman episode last time with the crappy audio and all that. This also shows you that if you spend a little money on good cameras and sound, you get good quality. Check this out. Watch this. This is for the first only. Okay. So yes, I am moving my FPV gear to Walksnail. And when I buy those goggles, this is when they put out their new goggles. And I know that's going to happen. So I'm delaying my purchase I don't know if I'm going to take advantage of this price. I do believe this price, though, is going to get me where I need to go for now. I don't think if they do put out a new goggle, my fear is that they're going to put out a new goggle that doesn't support their old gear, but their track record has been really good. So let me do another thing. I have to. I don't have a guys. I don't have a doc right now with your comments. So give me a second and let me do that. I'm going to move to the desk cam for a second here, and let's see. Oh, here's my desk cam right here. Gosh almighty. There we go. You like that? It's pretty cool. It's been a lot. It's been a little bit of time since I've had fun like this, but there it is. That's the official desk cam of 2025. There it is, right there. And the miracle of OBS. There we go. Make me a little bigger right there. But anyway, so while you're enjoying the desk cam and then watching me work in the background, so Kai and I, like I said, he talked. He's usually pretty logical. Now Kai's doing two things. Kai's basically he's making sure he can stay to take advantage of any DJI gear, that old gear that basically is still that you can still buy. So that's why he bought the older goggles, okay? And they're really not that old. I don't think be the third generation DJI goggles. He can fly all of the gear. He can fly the Vistas. He can fly the O2 system, the O3, which is the Vista, the O3 system. He can fly. Can he fly O4 with the Integras? I don't know. Does it, guys? Did we figure that out, Kai? Does it support O4? Tell me in the chat, please, before I act any more dumb than I am. But Walksnail, yes. So I'm going to be back here with desk cam, but let me just I want to get my feed up here. I have to go through some hoops. I have to jump through some hoops here on the jet. I just want to put my my chat up. I can get my chat, but it takes an extra step. I have to go to my videos, and then I have to get my live going here. I have to go in. I mean, it's like I have to do the funky chicken here to get to it. And all I want to do is get there we go. I just want to pop out my chat here. So let me do that really quick, and then I can get rid of that screen there. There we go. Let's see. Nothing like working with a Mac to make life better. I can put that. Yeah, I'll get that. I just want to get it where I can grab it. All right. I had it. What the heck is up with that? Anyway, it's saying I can't get it. So, all right, I'm gonna have to do something else. Oh, there we go. Now I found you guys. There we go. Now you guys are there. Let's see. Pop that chat out. Maybe I can't. All right. There's another way of doing it, but I'm probably not going to be able to do it this stream. I just need to be able to see you guys so I can communicate just a little bit. I don't think I want to go more than 40 minutes today. But I'm glad you're here and everything sounds okay. Yep, there I am. Let's see if I can get that thing back up there. There we go. I just got to shut me up there. All right. Okay, so let's see. I got to go find that. Yes, supported. Yes, so O4 is supported. Thank you, Kai. Goggles 2 and Integra do work good with O4. They can't do 60. Yeah, so we, Kai's been talking to me. I mean, I have to filter all this stuff. And now that I filtered it, it'll allow me to basically just keep building and going forward with other drone companies and the only thing that I have to do now though is I'm going to have to mount a camera. So because I'm officially a camera snob, I need to be able to mount a camera. I solved that problem. Okay, so we're gonna move on here really quick. Okay, how you doing, Drone Flyer Nick? How are you doing? So thank you for popping in here. Okay, we'll give you 5 Steves. Okay, by the way, Steve's former owner bought a new Steve, and the new Steve is let me shut me off there so I'm not distracting everybody. The new Steve is I don't know what kind of dog he is, so I'll have to share that with you on Kai's channel. I'll show you Steve's new cousin. I don't know if it would be his brother or his cousin. Maybe it would be his new brother. So anyway, so yeah, and I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with this move, right? I think I've come to grips with what it means for me to have to do it. So here, I'm just gonna put that. Oh, I could do that right there. There we go. That works. So now I've got my chat. And let's see, there we go, live, there we go. Okay, so now I've got that and we can get rid of this. Okay, all right, so let's head back to my main squeeze here. So getting back to Walksnail, and we will go, let's see, guys, I'm still managing. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm getting used to a new setup. So you can see I gotta move over, okay. But yeah, and I think I get everything I want, and it's basically $400, you know. So there is a back to school sale now with Caddx, and it's through September 10th. So if you're gonna buy Walksnail gear, this is the time to do it. I mean, you can buy the Go Film 20, so you can get the unit, their Walksnail Pro, right? This is the Starlight, in a drone that flies, and for $749. So all you got to do is hook it up to your own transmitter. So there you go. We won't have transmission within Walksnail. We're going to obviously have to use our, ELRS, or what we're going to do. So this might force me to move to a new controller, which I've already been looking for. So that's it. That's that big thing. And right now, $409, you can get the HD goggles only for $409 right here. This is the deal of this. It says $450. Where did the $59 come from? What did I miss? What did they add here? Did they add antennas? Pro kit. Let's see. Goggles X. What did they add? See, I'm trying to think of what they added to get. Oh, is that with tax? So I don't know. Anyway, I'm good with that. $59. I'm trying to figure out where that all came from. But this gets me back in the game. I can once again fly and not worry about just me not being able to get gear. And the prices will be fixed for me. I'll be able to plan things out. I'll be able to share. And I do think that this is the way a lot of people are going to start moving. Just depending on what you're doing. But for what I'm doing, it's a good crossover point. So, all right. So that being said, you can say crystal clear video is what they're saying, and I'm saying no, it's not crystal clear, not from my perspective. So what I got to do is I'm going to have to add a camera, and that brings me to the next thing for today. The next important announcement, and you guys saw that on the thumbnail already, and that's this bad boy right here. Okay, and the Go Ultra. You knew I was going to purchase this thing, okay? You knew I was going to go that direction. Go ahead and just do a little blow up here. I'm just working with a background screen there. I guess I could make me, I could move me anyway. I'm not going to move me around anyway. But you like that? You like having everything together and then having a nice calm background without my TV going, and I think it's kind of nice for a change. Plus, I'm going to do them quicker. We're not going to have the super long stream, But let me just see here. I'm just going to move that over. Where in the hell Oh, I see what I got to do. I got to pull you guys back over. There's these are the things I got to do, man. All right. But should have waited buying the N3s from eBay. Yeah, so I'm probably going to buy the Pro and probably not the Moonlight. The Moonlight, I don't need the Moonlight. I don't fly late at night. I want a camera that doesn't like abnormally change the video much. I guess I could, the nice thing about where I'm at is I can experiment with this. Okay. Hey, Drone Flyer Nick, man, why did I not, let me just get you monetized here. Monetized. I would love to monetize you. I got to get you, I will take care of that next time. I have to blue wrench him. So I'll take care of that. Normally I would use my phone for that. But anyways, I just, we know the direction things are going, and I'm just not going to talk about that anymore. I made the decision. A Walksnail Caddx is the way I need to go, and that's it. I'm going to have to make it work, and I'm going to cross my fingers that Caddx is going to do a couple of things. One is they're going to bring us new cameras. And they have multiple options. They're going to bring us maybe a better recording system, maybe some upgraded things to get their 4K to what I would consider to be where we don't have to carry a camera anymore. But if I have to, I'm carrying this one. Oh, that one right there. That's the one I'm carrying right there. I'm going to be mounting that sucker, and that is probably that or Action. Just depends. Could be Action 5, Action 4. More than likely, it's going to be Insta360 because the actions are going to go the way of the dodo bird in that. So anyway, monetize me, man. I wish I could, huh? Oh man. But I hope you guys understand, and you guys that are already there, you guys that are already in Walksnail, I'm finally, I think I gave Kai so much crap about this. And even he kind of at this point in time has decided that, here, let me move. I could move this over here so it's in the, I don't want to put it over my image, but we'll get that. I will get that in. I can get that in. I just can't do it today. I have a way of bringing my chat in. But anyway, you kind of see where things are going. So guys, I love the Neo, man. If I can get, guys, I still got DJI gear. I haven't got rid of my 03 stuff. I still got my N3s. And yeah, I guess I have some N3s for sale. But if I get rid of my N3s and I get rid of my Avata, and I have to be able to fly. So, I'm trying to keep myself relevant there until, maybe something happens, But anyways. So that's that. Now, why am I excited about the Ultra? The Ultra is freaking amazing because it gives me everything I love about the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which is really nice. It allows me to use their software to mess around a little bit. They do have a really interesting app software right now, and they do spend some time on it. It's not like DJI, we spend zero time on their app. At least Insta360 is messing around with it. And I really do think that the Insta360 company is going to improve their color science. I think they're trying to, making natural color as part of their color, getting rid of the HD, or at least allowing the HD to be an option. Softening up things, working on your close focus, all those things. So I'm really excited. Hey, Beagle Bum, how you doing? Okay. DJI will be available in the US again. 2026 02. Hey, I don't know that, and that's fine. I mean, but hey, when that time comes, that'll be great. By the way, if you are trying to get yourself a hold of a DJI bird. Somebody dropped a bunch on Amazon. So if you have not been watching, you might want to check that out. I'm going to show that really quick here. But on Amazon, I'm going to go there right now. If you go into Amazon and you type in DJI Mavic, by the way, you will be able to get the Mini 5. It'll be the new Sky Rover 2. So you heard it here first. The Sky Rover 2 is coming to a dealer near you. So you can buy the Sky Rover 2. Got here. So here's the Mavic 4 Pro on Amazon. So if you want to drop $4,000 on Amazon, you can do it right now. There it is, right there. I got to work on that. I probably got to move myself to the one side. I can do that, but I'm not going to do it today. So yeah, for $4,000, and you can go ahead and click in there. It gives you some options. There are some different packages, but they did drop a bunch. They snuck a bunch in under the noses. So $4,000. Let's get those ND filters off there. So $4,099 without NDs. Or you can buy the Sky Rover 1, which is only $700. So that's kind of cool. 15% off. I think it goes as low as 6 something. So there you go. And isn't it nice? I mean, Kai told me yesterday, he's like, hey, I think it's cool that you can buy. Now, remember, this is a Flymore. You get like the case and you get the batteries for that. Why am I not buying it? Because I already flew the Mini 4 and I don't need to fly another Mini 4. So I actually contemplated that. I know what a Mini 4 flies like. I think you guys are excited for the Mini 5. So I'm looking forward to the Sky Rover 2, not the Sky Rover 1, which will hopefully be yellow like this, and another version of that DJI, the DJI Magic inside of it. So, all right. I did tell you I'm limited today. I don't want to be on too long. But yeah, so you do have the option. But yeah, if you want to spend I think the lowest one I found without the battery packs, let's see, in the Mavic Pro series. Let's see, Mavic Pro. I thought it gave us more options. Maybe it sold those out already. Oh, here we go, right here. Here it is, right here. $3,695. You can buy the Mavic Pro with a bunch of random accessories, but you do get the Pro controller and the drone. So just one battery. Looks like they threw a carry case and an SD card. So yeah, you can buy it for under $4,000. But once you tax that baby, it's going to be, it'll be up there. So there it is. Now I'm not buying that. I don't want anything to do with it. I think I'm going to miss this one. It happens. If I'm going to miss something, I want to miss it low and not miss it high, or hit it high or hit it late and have to pay high. I'd rather hit it early and pay high. I'd rather hit it way late and then fly it maybe 6 months from now, assuming that, this little bit of info right here has any bit of truth in it. 2026 February. There's no truth to that, because I don't see it happening. So, and that's okay. I should become a broker, and I live in Canada. Yeah. So anyways, so we got a way forward. What else was I going to show you today? Yes. I have one more bird to fly that's DJI. I did spend some DJI cash. Question would be, would I buy an Action 6 if it came out? My answer to that is no. Because I've already got really good cameras. I've got a camera for every use, including the one I'm using right now for this live stream. So don't need to do that. Don't need to go there. Okay. And Insta360 is feeding me just fine. I've got the X5 that I'm enjoying. I've now got the Ultra coming, and I'm really excited about that. So if you're wondering on the Ultra where I went on that one, I did go combo on that. I went with the creator combo, and the reason being is you can buy the accessories aftermarket. So you can buy these accessories in the aftermarket, especially the handle. I'm not a huge fan of that handle, but I don't know yet until I buy it. So I think it does have the retractable or stand that comes out of it, and it does have the Bluetooth remote. So maybe it will be better. I really love the Ulanzis though. I'm a huge fan of Ulanzi. I like their gear, but these have the magnetic mounts. And to me, I have to have the magnetic mounts, and there will be an aftermarket magnetic mount. Hopefully it's the same as and that was a complaint with the Instago 3S, that the magnetic mount didn't work the same with the Ace Pro 2 and the Mini, or the Go 3S. So I have to think there for a second. So anyways, I'm really excited for this coming. Like I said, this is right in the wheelhouse of where I like to be. I have a lot of fun with these cameras, and I'm really excited for that to come. I know it's going to be here. I've got I've got confirmation, so really excited to see that on the way. So just at, the flippy screen, I actually have the grip, and then I've got the mini camera that you can take off, I can throw on, and I get an hour of record time in 4K 60. So that is, guys, you can't get anything better. I got nighttime mode. This thing is freaking rocking, and I'm really excited for it. So fun to travel with. Guys, if you can travel with a fun camera, that is the fun camera you want to travel with. That one every day of the week, okay? Every single day of the week, you want to travel with that one. I brought my my Go 3S to Europe and freaking loved it. And you did see some of that footage on Tech Tuesday. So check that out. Go to last week's live stream with Kai and I on the workbench and check out some of that video that I posted on there. But that should be excellent. Oh, man. Let's go back to desk cam. Let's go back to the desk cam for fun. Let's see. Can you see? There we go. Oh, you can't see it. I got a new SanDisk. I just got a new SanDisk SD drive, a little too 2 terabyte. I love those things. They're so cheap. And if you have an old M1 Mac, which I'm using right here, so if you check out and you can see my the M1 that I'm using. Let's see if I can do that. Like, can I point? It's that way right there somewhere, right there. Yeah, I hook up an SD to it, and man, you can work forever. So nice little Mac, isn't it? All right, last thing before I go, let's see, we are almost to the 30-minute mark. And yes, I am timing myself. The last thing I want to talk to you about is, I do have gear on the way that is DJI. So let's put that up for you to see. And this is the bird that I'm going to be flying for you guys right here. And most of you guys have already seen this or flew this, and you've been there, done that. But this is the Pavo Femto. If you want a good deal right now, including the DJI Lite camera system with 20 gigs of internal storage, that's what you want. Oh, that's what you want over there. So the Pavo Femto is 2S. I think you can go 3S with it. Kai, if you would help me with that one. I believe you can go 3S with that. Let me see if I can bring Kai in for a second on that, in that note here. Where are you? Where's Kai? There he is right there. let's see, move up the Pavo Femto. There we go. We got to put more stuff. We're just layering stuff today. But anyway, the Pavo Femto, I believe you can go 2 and 3S batteries. I can't see the motor size, so I don't know. But I'm almost sure you can. It can go, it can go 4S. You'll frickin' fry those things out. But I think it will go 3S if you do have 3S. I flew it with 2S batteries. And it's just fun. It's a little tiny bird. I think will be a little bit better than the previous bird that I flew for Beta FPV. It's fun. It's fun to fly the little tiny whoops, and this one will give me a little more power. And I think that this will probably, it can do. Yeah, I thought it said 2 and 3S, but they give you weight wise. They say that the 2S is better, and I think with the Cinewhoops, yes, not the Cinewhoop, but the tiny whoops, yes. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited for that. That should come maybe I think I think that should come next week sometime. So look for me flying that, and I'm going to test out my endurance with this one first to see what I can do with it, and I might challenge my flying skills one of these days and see if I can do a little endurance flight with it. I've been able to take 3S birds out pretty good and bring them back and have a little bit of fun with them, kind of like I did with the Neo. So, all right. I think that's it. I think that's all I had to cover today. I'm right at about 35 minutes coming up, but yeah. So anyway, expect this on Friday. I'm gonna either call it Fun Friday or I'm gonna call it Lightning Friday, where I'm gonna bring in my topics quick, knock them out, and get out of here and get home, and so I can enjoy my Friday and you can enjoy your Friday. This will always be recorded, so you can always check it out. But yeah, so those 3 things, pretty cool, huh? So yes, Caddx, I'm going to have to move into some different gear. I'm not getting rid of my DJI gear until it becomes something that I'm really worried about. If I smell DJI back on the horizon, I'll probably save my goggles. We'll see. But Kai brought in, he kind of did the right thing, where he saved the legacy gear goggles that really cover pretty much the whole gamut. And he said from 04 all the way down to the original Vistas. And there's tons of Vistas. There's tons of 03 units. There's tons of birds that have those. You just got to pay for them. So that's the real problem there that I see it as far as that is concerned. But you can still fly a lot of birds. But with Caddx, I can fly new birds. I can still build. I can build forward and not build backwards. Say I want to build a 7-inch. I think, maybe I want to go and try the big 10-inch, big old 10-inch. And I don't know. Or maybe I just want to build small and but Caddx will allow me to do all that stuff. I've never bagged on Caddx. I've always just been hesitant because you guys made me afraid. You guys that were pioneering the Caddx Walksnail gear, you got me afraid. And that's really kind of that I was just apprehensive. And DJI made it easy, but right now DJI is not making it easy. Everything is super expensive, and to fly and be, to be a wealthy flyer, that's just not the way the hobby is. The hobby's made up of people from all walks of life that get into gear, hand it down, and right now DJI is a rich man's toy. It really is. It's too expensive to get into, and right now with the Neo you still can, but it's getting out of reach. Even if when they dump it on freaking Amazon, but maybe they'll start bringing aftermarket gear. Maybe we can look for the Sky Rover FPV system or whatever comes out. So, all right, I think that's it. Lightning round is over. Thank you for joining me today. Dad Random always appreciates that. And you guys know, one of the things I think I do, but let me leave with this. Every once in a while I get emails that talk about, they would, hey, this and that. But my name is Chris. I am Dad Random. It is not some fictional character. So yes, if you do email me, yes, you can go ahead and call me, Chris, and say, hey, by my first name, and say ask whatever questions you need. But anyway, I think that's where we're going to leave it. So have a good Friday. Have a happy Friday, guys. I am almost out of here, and later. Bye. Thanks for joining me in Studio B today, and out of here. Bye.